Hit it. I think it's recording. Okay, everybody. This is 365 days of Angelito, day 50 some odd. I'm just gonna show you my scribble drawing paintings in the last. I think this is over the last 2 weeks. Is what happened. It's kind of like a story. I won't go into detail because I've shown a lot of these earlier ones, but let's just get through them. I hope some of this might not come through, just the lighting, but just get the energy. Like that. Okay, here we go. We'll go through them. It's like a story. These are the more recent ones. see a face in there. I like this one. Oh, Lily. That's just someone out there. It's not Dwindy. That one's good, Lily. This way. As you can see, I make mine in my... Oh, see. Didn't even know. Many of my paintings are interchangeable. You can, you know, when you're in the art gallery and you tilt your head and stuff, you can see different things. It's really cool. I guess here. I'm not sure what's going on here yet. We'll figure it out as it goes. Here's some carbon. Let's see a little bit. Okay, that's just the carbon. But I guess I'm working on something here. Not sure what that's going to be yet. But this side, this is my favorite. And that dragon one, but like... It's gold. Gold paint. But as you can see, I left that open. There's an image there anyways, but I left that open because I find these rocks when we go walking, right, Lily? We love our rocks. So we found this one. I painted that gold. This is awesome. Check this shit out. See what's going on? It's like a game board or like... That's why I make my art interchangeable, upside down, backwards, forwards, depending on perspective or whatever. Because I lay them out on my table down here sometimes, or over there, or when I'm looking at it. And then I have these rocks. You know, I painted these rocks like this. nice colors and whatever. That's a little ladybug one. And like this, kind of an astronaut alien guy, and then like a skull. It's not coming in. Oh, you can see it there. Really cool. Like, oh yeah, see, I didn't even try this one out yet. Look at that. Like just putting that up in there. So when you lay these pieces of art or these papers, when you lay them on the here, like that, on the table or whatever, and they're like on a flat surface, and then you just take these cool little pieces of rock and you put it on top like that, and it just becomes like extra art, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, see, this one's that or that, interchangeable. Oh, then there's like a dragon. So even I put 2 and 2 together. Here's one that's really cool, you know. On this side, I just made it colorful. Oh yeah, like the chakras. You just like, because you could meditate on that. Like, look at this perfect. I guess it was a brick before, but so blue, you know, throat chakra. There's the heart, etc., etc. I made a colorful one like this one too. It kind of looks like a turtle or lucha libre or something. I don't care. There's a, yeah, blue triangle. Put a heart on that. There's just like these fun things I like doing. Oh, here's a little fairy one. Butterfly fairy, but it still looks like a lucha mask. And then I put this on the other side. They're little ruins, I guess they're called. Here's one, just like, I don't know, this rock is cool because it got chipped this way. And then on this side I just put, it was smooth on this side, so I did this. Oh yeah, here's some really cool one. Another Birdman Lucha. It's just nice to practice even the, this is like the sigil drawing. So this is kind of like a weird Saturn Jupiter-ish kind of whatever. Oh, this one's like, I saw this one again, it was chipped. So I gotta put something cool in there. I already drew some designs in there, but on this side, put like a happy skull. Oh, and then there's like sunshine on this side. Oh, a couple cool ones. There's like that. I like painting them gold. Sigil. And then like alien. It just look like when you look at the rocks and you get into this kind of stuff, you can see the images and stuff on them already. So I just outline them. Or, you know, you envision and you see, and it's all tapping into your, what's it called? The different frequencies, different energies. But I like this one. This is one of my favorite. So yeah, and even marbles. I have marbles and other crystal. It's really nice. You could, like what I use these for, and all like my drawings and stuff. I'll use them as my crystal grids. So as you can see, I fold and I put sacred geometry on here's the Scribble Ninja way of like what I do with these. Sometimes, not always, but like this is how because when you're strapped for ideas or whatever, you might as well just use sacred geometry or just like the natural crinkles and folds in the paper, because by doing that, and especially if you put nice intentions into like, that's why I like the like newspapers or old magazines and stuff. I like, you can see images there. But anyways, what I usually do is just like fold it in half, like just start folding things in half, because what that does on any paper or you know of any size, and depending on what you want to do, it just gives you equidistant divisions, or if you really want to get fancy, you could Fibonacci it. You know, start folding the paper in a Fibonacci sequence, like 1, 3, 5, etc., etc. 7, what is it? 5, 8, 13, 8, 13. And by doing that, and then you put your intention of love and creativity. And whatever you're learning and whatever you're thinking about and whatever you're wanting to express to the world, you just put it down on the paper. And you use the lines and you use your intuition and your feelings. And then you study like the frequency of color. Like red is grounding and chakra. Yeah, you know, it's the grounding chakra, but it's also like the color of the note C. And like similar to like F. F is green. I wrote them out here on my napkin. Oh yeah, here's the napkin drawings. I think I showed you these ones. There's only 2. I like this. The elephant. But there, see how things are always interchangeable too. Like I can put that there with that, you know. I forgot to show you like that too. You can, this is my favorite, is when you put them like side by side or on top of each other. You know, it becomes like a, oh, see, it's really pretty when you combine the colors. Then you get the story. That's what it's a storybook. It's a, what's it called? Storyboard. You know what I mean? Like it's heaven and hell and good and bad, and it's always like the earlier ones were masculine, feminine. Shit. You see that? See what happens when you fold things and then you start putting sacred geometry as faint lines, and then you kind of paint around them, and then things line up. See, look at that. That thing lined. I bet like you could make a face. See, like the face is already there. Yeah, totally. Okay. That's about it out of me. Oh yeah, there's the, like, there's, so like, and then, I know I'm going over, but I'm just excited. There's a lot of stuff. Like C is frequent, like a certain note, and then it's a frequency of red, and it's also, who the hell was it? Lily? Who was red? Jesus was gold. That's E. And Archangel Michael is blue, and it's G. Okay, so what I'm getting at is I showed you a lot of art, and I showed you a lot of I started talking about some different things and stones and these images and sigils, and essentially what it comes down to, and what I'm learning, and what I have been learning all along, it's okay. Okay. I'm gonna just go with top secret shit here. Yeah, it's kind of like the ultimate top secret shit. Okay, I'll a couple top secrets. Anyways, comes down to this. We are all, everything is frequency. Everything in this whole universe is based on frequency. Frequency has sound. Mathematics is in there. I won't even go into everything, guys. But both the most scientific stuff and the most spiritual stuff, it meets with, it's the intangible. And it is in this, it's everywhere. It's in the whole universe. But I'm just saying, even in this dimension that we have our five senses in, we innately know that frequency, it's the structure of everything. So if you master it, see, this is just one aspect of it. This is sound healing. We could use your voice or tuning bowls, crystals for that matter, send out, everything sends out frequency. Colors, music, and this is what I like, it's like your own voice also. And even if people are mute, you know, or are they lost their vocal cords or they're not able, you can do sound healing with your mind. We'll get into all that like later. But there's another top secret one. This is your brain on music. The science of a human obsession. Well, essentially this guy wasn't a musician or anything. He's just like a scientist dude. And he just enjoyed music and he wondered what the hell does like music do to our brain and why does it affect us the way we do. So I've been reading, studying this stuff for the better part of my life, whether I knew it or not. And the secrets of the universe are in there. I just know it. There's more top secret stuff, but I'll just end with this one just because I don't, whatever. Secrets of shamanism. Tapping the spirit power within you. Shamanism, whatever you want to call it. Even in the old Sumerians, they called it the Shem. And I know Sitchin says the Shem is the rocket or the fire. The fire in the stone is what it kind of, Shem is what it translates to. But he kind of missed, yes, and there are rockets and aliens and all that kind of stuff in different dimensions. There's all of it, okay? All of it's true. But on that one thing, he kind of, I think there's different meanings within that. One of the actual meanings, Shem, the fire of stone, it's actually the fire in the blood, and it's shamanism. And I know there's a lot of different connotations or things that come to mind when you think of shamanism. But when you just break it down to the most, I guess the most cosmic, the most universal, but at the same time, it's the most natural because you work with the animals, like Lily, and the plants and the earth and the stones and crystals and then the spirit realm. Shamanism is where it's at, guys. And we must, I'm not even going to say that. And look at that. That's exactly. My path, anyways, is to master the art of shamanism, applying it to life, applying it to the movement and the creation of life. That makes sense. Because I know by studying that and doing the things, the ways of spirit, sound, frequency, cosmic and earthly, it's like the most scientific and the most spiritual and everything in between, guys. Essentially, that's expanding your consciousness. Like, study kind of whatever you want, but fiercely like a warrior, go out there and study and experience as much as you can. Tying it into like the sound and the frequency and the shamanism things, I just know that, I guess we'll just use this terminology, it doesn't matter. Our chakra systems are our energy systems that connect us to the spirit realm, and it also keeps us grounded here in the 3D realm. We have a torus field that that is projected from us by way of chakra and by way of all our molecules and DNA and everything within us. But there's a torus field, and then it creates an aura, and we have to, and the aura, it's we have to think that we're one with the creator, because where our skin stops and then there's air over here, it's actually, yeah, our 3D body is that ends where our skin is, but we have more we have more we have more, and this more is connected, literally connected with what we think is just air and just like the invisible, but we're connected to it. And if you study the ways of like astral traveling, dreaming, shamanism, and all the mathematics and science and Fibonacci's and the frequencies and essentially art and music, it's the easiest way to express. I'm going to end with this. If you, I know it sounds cliche, but as best as you can, in every minute of every day, you must do things that bring you joy. That's what we do here in life. That's what we do here on earth. To be the most direct and succinct about everything. That's what we do. Do that, and then use your feelings and emotions and synchronicities to guide the way. And then from there, everything works out. Everything works out. It's about it. 28 minutes, 53 seconds. Right, Lily? Want to say goodbye? Okay. Alright, peace. Namaste. Love y'all. Thanks for listening. And clicky the links and stay in touch. And let's create our own realities, our own amazing realities together. Alright, peace.